Oh my god, it's a roast time.
And not the kind that we want.
What are you doing, Vanity Milan?
Hi, I'm Annie.
I'm Minty.
And this is Fun Untitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU.
So this is RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 3, Episode 9, where they do a Pearly White Gate roasting, where they have to roast themselves, the judges, their fellow queen contestants, and the eliminated queens.
And later on, we'll go over Canada Episode 6, Season 2, so stay tuned.
So, we kinda knew who was gonna do bad and who was gonna do good.
Yeah, with Ella Vaday's one talent.
She's multi-talented. So Ella Vaday got to choose the order because she was the winner. I think for her it was smart for her to pick the order. She made Crystal go first because Crystal would do the worst, which is debatable if she really did the worst. Then she would follow up after the crappy act. Then she would be followed by a crappy act, so her act would look better. And then end with Kitty Scott Claus, who was her biggest competition in the other worst position. I'm not really gonna go into each queen and what they did right and what they did wrong. I mean, it's kinda obvious. Crystal didn't have jokes.
If you don't want to get into analytical aspect, let's get into the debate. Who do you think did worse, Crystal or Vanity?
Okay, Vanity's problem. See, I think maybe Crystal did do worse, because I think Vanity could have taken it there. Cause like they already said, when she was kinda like fighting with the queens, that could have been like her roast time. But she didn't really like dig deep into that, and she kept roasting herself, and it's just like, why? What? I thought you wanted to be in this competition.
You know that whole commentary of like, oh, I don't like being mean to others. I'd rather just put myself down before I'm mean to others. To me, that was Vanity Milan just kinda admitting defeat. That was her being like, oh, I'm going to pull an Olivia Lux and I don't want to be too mean.
Oh. Olivia Lux was protecting her image. Vanity, I don't know what the heck. Like, don't pick a name like Vanity then.
Some of her jokes just didn't hit anything. Like, one of them's like, oh, my husband can only speak Estonian and only what he knows is orange. That's why he made all my outfits orange. And it's like, Vanity, most of the queens hasn't really watched the series, so they don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it was an inside joke that didn't land. Crystal had one good joke, something in the charity case, but even then, all her jokes was kind of generic, kind of copy and paste from other places.
Okay, so Crystal's best joke was, oh, charity case, she scares me, and she's not that bad in drag either.
Yeah.
And then, it's okay, like, yeah, we get it, charity case is scary, but compare that to Ella Vaday, you know, hey, Elizabeth Scone, you know, if you ever need help, knee slide into my DMs, like, that cuts, you know, that's not just basic, that's cutting into, like, your very soul.
I like the heckling that happened in Crystal's.
No, okay. The heckling is weird because I feel like that started with Simone in season 13 when RuPaul's like, hey, heckling them is funny. And it's like, oh, because, you know, no other queen has ever gotten heckled before COVID.
That is true. There might have been one, but I can't remember.
Because, you know, like, you get, like, the army vets to watch whatever. They're not gonna heckle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. You're right.
So, I don't know how fair it is to be like, oh, how fast can you recover from heckling?
See, I don't think the heckling happens unless you make a really bad joke. Because if you're doing good like Ella and Kitty, you don't really get heckled. Actually, I think Ella did get a little heckled from Veronica Green, but you know, she was able to bounce back from that.
I thought when Vanity Milan, she was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna be all feisty and fight back, right? When Michelle Visage, like, you could have went there. You could have went somewhere. You could have been really mean. To me, it just felt like she was desperate. It would be like, okay, I'm gonna start getting mad at the audience. Like, I don't know stand-up comedy. I don't know if you're supposed to get mad at hecklers.
I guess that's one way of viewing it. I guess the way I viewed it was like, she's also supposed to roast them. So that could have been her way to roast.
It's a tool.
Yeah. Cause if it was just a random audience, I would think that was awkward too. But she is supposed to, you know, roast them down.
Kitty Cat Claus, do you think her performance was ruined by the fact that she kept looking down at her note?
I think overall, it was a good performance, but that is the reason why she couldn't win. It just takes you out of it. Like, cause I feel like when you're doing like stand-up, it's supposed to be like a natural flow. You're just kind of hearing someone talk to you, you know, like a friend, right? But when you're looking at notes and you're kind of realizing this is all scripted, you don't know what you're really doing up there, it just really takes you out of it. Not that she didn't know, but it was just like not as prepared as you would want it to.
Well, I personally thought Vanity did worse because no matter what, Crystal kept her composure. Although I really hate that, RuPaul, you're so old and yada yada yada.
Oh my, that was so cringy.
She had a chance to twist that joke to be, it, you're my great, 20 times, like, teacher.
I was thinking that too.
Like, you could have turned into a praise just to, turn it on its head.
Right, to shock the audience and make it funny, but she didn't. I was like,
Well, the part I was the most disappointed with was the outfits. 3 of the 4 bitches just put on a lot of gold.
I thought it was okay. Okay, like Crystal's one was okay. I like the sunburst, but I've never been a fan of metal and fabric together, so it's just a little off-putting, and I didn't think gold and maroon was like a good color combo. Unless you somehow added orange into the mix, that's more like an analogous color scheme.
I think it was supposed to be dark brown, as someone who had to draw it.
Nah, it's even worse. Ella of a Day was the blue rhinestone constellations.
I thought that was so fucking ugly.
I just like you could kind of see it, but how could you not have any star motifs?
Like, the constellations is not enough. As we learned from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, when Twilight wore a constellation dress and the Orion belt, she still had, like, stars.
Yeah, she really did need to do more. I love a headpiece, so I like anything with a headpiece, like Crystal's.
Oh, you know how cool? Like, I know that this isn't what she was doing, but she had that blue ombre hair. She couldn't make it, like, look like water or something. Just a little bit more grand.
Well, that have nothing to do with constellations.
I know, but what does it have to do with constellation now?
What if her headpiece was like a space mobile?
Oh.
Of like planet. That would've been cool.
She looks kind of like really cheap cosplay.
I don't even know if it was cosplay. I just think it was just a dress. It was just nothing. Then Vanity Milan. I thought she looked great waist up, but she needed to continue that gold chains down to the bottom. Cause it just looked completely unfinished, incomplete, and like you had a good idea. Keep going with it.
I thought it looked too similar to Crystal.
I feel like sometimes queens are obsessed with showing their legs.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't care. Unless you absolutely have fantastic long legs and everything else looks good. But this was just not it. Kitty Scott Claus, she did the obvious, the golden goddess kind of look. I thought it was cute.
To me, it didn't scream Aphrodite. Like, I don't know how you got Greek from that.
I don't know, something about the hair and the gold foil.
I guess you could say it wasn't Greek to me because the phrase, it's all Greek to me.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Very.
Yes.
Did
Did you heckle me?
No, of course not. I would never. Yeah, I think Kitty Scott Claus could have done more with her outfit too.
Say it with us for those in the back. Kitty is basic.
You know what's hard is because Scarlet Envy and All Star 6 had this beautiful dress with a renaissance. Yeah, that like scream Golden Goddess, even though it wasn't like gold enough. But it was good for that theme. Not for this theme, it would have to do more. But that was a better base than what Kitty Scott Claus did.
It's funny because that Scarlet thing was her revamping an old outfit.
Oh, right. Gotcha. And that had nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
So the winner was Ella of a Day, which I was like, yeah, duh. Cause God, I swear, they've been giving Kitty Scott Claus these random wins. So if they just gave her this one, I'd been like, the fuck? And then of course, Crystal and Vanity was gonna lip sync. You knew this was gonna happen. If you didn't, you're an idiot who hasn't been watching this season.
They danced to Hallucinate by Dua Lipa. Didn't care for the song.
I've not even heard this song, and I do like Dua Lipa. Well, kind of.
See, Crystal's not a dancer, but she knows how to TikTok dance. She knows when to move with the beat. Like, did it make sense? Was it the most impressive dance move? Was she on beat? Yes. Meanwhile, Vanity didn't move enough.
Yeah, I wanted more from Vanity, but I wonder if it's just because she can't use the same moves.
I thought maybe her dress was confining her.
What dress? She had no bottom.
I don't know, it's still heavy top.
So Vanity Milan is gone, so
all her racist jokes came to fruition.
Oh, that was the one good Vanity Milan joke.
It was low-hanging fruit, but
I liked it. So top 3 is Crystal Versace, Ella of a Day, and Kitty Scott Claus.
Thoughts?
I'm on Team Ella, but I feel like with the last 2 winners being like the Vivian and Lawrence Chaney, it kind of feels like Kitty Scott Claus would be the next winner.
God, I hope not. I feel like Crystal Versace, that you want to break up the trend.
Yeah, she'd be like the Aquaria.
Yeah.
Wait, what team are you on?
Ella of a Day.
Okay.
I just feel like Crystal's gonna win.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. We want Ella to win, but Annie's the hedgehog that says the shadow points to Crystal. I'm the octopus that's picking up the Kitty Scott Claus flag.
You meant groundhog.
Did I say hedgehog?
Yeah, because I'm thinking of Sonic and Shadow.
You know, I've been having some Sonic in my brain lately.
Oh, did you also see all the Sonic fan art? The Rule 34 one?
No.
Okay, well, it's time for me to move north, away from my shame. I guess Canada is there. Never eats out west of UK. So, for Canada Season 2, Episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race Up North. Get it? Because Australia's down under? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go into the mini challenge, which was for them to do an artist quick drag, where they have to dress up and draw the inner saboteur.
Every time I see Geometric, I just think, oh my god, Gigi Good. Tell me that the outfit with the whole all white with paint splatter wasn't Gigi Good.
I have no idea.
Fuck you.
I mean, Bimini did look like that.
Oh yeah, and then it was supposed to explode to be the trans color, but it failed.
Yeah, it happens.
Be like that sometimes.
So Isis Couture won.
I like the one who drew herself really well and then she cut it up and then banged it over her head.
Oh yeah, that was Pythia.
I think Pythia should have won that.
I thought so too. I thought Isis one was just long, but she won, so she got to pick the theme for everyone's like construction part of the ball.
Yeah, cause you know when it's a ball, you have to dress up. But apparently the queens don't get that cause none of them learn how to sew.
And in Canada, they only got 2 seasons up there, and they're in the second one.
It's Canada. The hot glue gun dries faster.
So it's a Sinners Ball. So let's go down the first runway, which is sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
You know the one with the peg leg one?
God, you have to know Queen's name.
I can't help it, they all look white.
Who's the peg leg?
I'm gonna guess it was...
Don't guess. I don't know who Peg Leg is.
She's the one that they say that the shoe was too big. It was a peg leg, and she had...
Pythia's.
Yeah. Was she the one who was saying like, "Oh, I usually dark drag, so this is my time to shine"?
Yeah.
So when she said that, and I saw that look, I was like, "Try again next time."
I know, right? Like, Pythia, this is your thing?
I'm wearing the belts of all my previous lovers. Like, it's ugly. I watched Kingdom Hearts. I know how to wear a belt.
Yeah, you know, honestly, all the looks I didn't like. I did like Cynthia's, though. The red with the snake.
Oh, yeah, I did like that, actually. It kind of gave me, Wanda vision.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it totally matched the vibe, but I liked it.
I mean, like, it's all these different takes. Like, that Isis came out in neon, and it reminds me of the new FNAF game with the glam rock.
And Kimura was supposed to be like Tina Turner, and I was like, I don't know the reference.
I'm just gonna say, you do you.
At this point, you know, I kind of feel like I judge really harshly, but I think it's just cause, I don't know, I guess it's not what I'm looking for, but I guess I have to look at it through another lens. I don't know what that lens is.
Hey, little lukewarm take, right? This is gonna get into some iffy territory, so stop me. How often are we gonna thank queens for saying BLM? I just wanna know. Like, how often? Like, it's done. That's it. Although I am glad that, Kendall Jenner, even though she had the BLM, was like, okay, but we can still give you critiques of your outfit.
I like what Kimura did.
I know, what Kimura did was great. I think Kendall was lazy.
That was lazy.
You can't just write BLM on your back and then turn around being like, surprise, bitches!
Yeah, and then like the whole wide hip thing, I get it, but if you're not gonna have the execution, like I don't want to explain to me. I should have just gotten it off the top.
The only problem I had was that when you wear purple and you have that silhouette, you're Grimace.
Oh, so going in order, we're not talking about each queen.
I just want to say, because that's 2 things that the black queens tried to do, Kendall and Kimura did that 10 times better.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go on to the next one, Ugly as Sin. I can't believe UK did Fugly and then they did Ugly as Sin.
Yeah, I don't. The one with the cat lady was really
Kendall.
disturbing. Yeah. Like, yeah, bitch, if you just put a cat that puked on you and your outfit doesn't say anything about cat, you look like a weirdo.
This is lazy.
Her whole outfit should have just been vomit at that point. She should have just been walking vomit with a cat sticking out of her.
I guess so, but at one point it does get gross. This isn't Dragula.
I guess. Oh, Cynthia, you fucked up. I don't even know how that was supposed to be ugly.
Yeah, you know, I was confused. Cause even if she did look bad in a short wig, what was the message? Maybe you should have been a dirty pad, if anything.
Yeah, I don't. Like, also, was the all brown one supposed to be poop?
Adriana, I don't know. I don't know if she was supposed to be poop. I just thought she was like the fairy tale old hag woman.
Oh. She could have been a cocoon.
She could have been anything. I don't know what the hell she was.
It's a Rorschach test.
And then we get to the 7 deadly sins. Everyone's favorite theme.
Oh my god. I feel like when I was younger, I didn't see it as often, and then it just kept getting overused.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never impressed with a ball look. Or, like, I'll find 1 or 2 that I like, but this season specifically, okay, actually the only one I like is Gia's.
I fucking knew it.
Gia's the only one I like.
Ass outfit.
I thought it's cute.
I thought it was really cute. Like, she would sleep on a pillow and then the makeup's on the pillow.
Yeah, and then like she had like a headdress like behind her, so it's almost like, oh yeah, she definitely uses that to sleep on. And she looked very comfy. She's the only one I like.
I thought Adriana was lazy.
Oh, that was hella like if Kendall was lazy, Adriana was basic. Like, oh, body is sex, and it's like, then do something. Use the brain if you want to like elevate your look, cause it's just lazy.
Who do you think was the most clever? Not the looks the best, the most clever.
Clever.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know, like, oh, they all kind of did, like, the very basic shit. Like, Cynthia's greed was very basic. I thought she said she was going straight away from gold.
I think she just didn't want to have, like, the gold lame.
Oh.
But I think she still had the gold accessories, because that's a little different. Yeah, Cynthia was also a little basic, just being, like, rich woman. Like, I don't know, like...
It has to be Gia Sloth, right? Because I don't really understand how Komor was envied. Did Adam and Eve take the snake because they were jealous?
Maybe the snake was jealous.
Oh.
What's hard, too, is that she has to work with what's in the box.
Yeah.
So, if the box is telling you to go in this direction, then what can you do?
I guess.
I thought Pythia drew a good idea, because she said she wanted to be Hansel and Gretel's wit. What she came out was as if Gretel ransacked the wardrobe and, like, made it into, like, a 3-year-old's outfit.
It looks like Gretel became a magical girl inside that house.
Yeah, I really didn't like Pythia's, because I just thought it was uninspiring.
Yeah, it's just the very bare minimum what you should have done.
Like, Kendall and Adriana, they were pointing in the right direction. Pythia, I just wish you went somewhere else, because it's just so, unmotivated. So I went in was Isis Couture. Her neon look was okay. I did think her Ugly as Sin look was the best one. I didn't care for her Wrath look.
Is this the one that Brooklyn Heights said was simple?
I don't know if she said that. This is the chains, the Hellraiser.
I just thought, I don't know, Isis was kind of okay.
I feel like for what she was trying to do, it's been seen and done. I mean, not often, but when you do that thing, that's the thing that everyone does, so, But, because honestly, I kind of want the Gia to win this one.
Do you think it's fair that they're like, oh, Gia, your first outfit looks too similar to the first outfit you made?
I thought that was unfair, because I thought they were very different.
Yeah, because they did that to Crystal, too, and it's like,
Okay, like, Crystal one I could see was a complete copy.
Okay.
Gia one, it's just because she's very skinny. I thought the whole, like, protruding of, like, the Jatar, I don't know Jatar anatomy, but, you know, those pieces made it different enough.
I didn't care for the gum look.
The gum look was okay. But at least it was, like, ugly and cool and kind of campy, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I thought Gia should have won. Who do you think should have won?
Oh, I don't know any of these people.
So let's go to the bottom two then. It was Cynthia and Kendall.
Who do you think deserves to be on the bottom more?
I definitely think Cynthia belonged on the bottom. Because as much as I liked her first look, her second and third looks were pretty junk. But I thought it should have been Adriana instead of Kendall.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I guess Kendall's third and second look were pretty bad too. But I thought Adriana's pink lace look was just so bad that it should have been bottom. Because the other two weren't really that amazing. So 2 of the 3 Brat Packs are going to lip sync. Cynthia versus Kendall.
Oh, that why Geometric was like losing it in the back?
Yeah, she's the third of them. Don't you remember Gia's Drag Race?
They're all white people.
Kendall's not white.
They're all light-skinned people with basic
She's still
faces.
black.
Anyways, I have face blindness. Moving on. They had to dance to Heaven by DJ Sammy, and for those who don't know, that is like my childhood song.
I don't know why. That song is okay.
You don't like it?
It's okay.
It's basically on the same tier as, you know, Every Time We Touch. It's at that level.
I don't know, because especially Heaven, it says 2 lines, and then it's like, dun, 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 dun. It's like, it's just techno music.
How dare you?
There are no lyrics. The lyrics that are there are just very basic, baby, you're all I want. Like, oh, come on, this is every other fucking love song.
Hey, you wanna know something that Minty ruined for me? So I'm watching this lip sync. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna analyze this. And Minty's just like, it's weird how they both have their pussy out. And I was like, what? So yeah, they ripped open the dresses so the pussy's out. And Minty was right.
It was a very distracting lip sync.
I thought Cynthia spun around too much, and Minty said, nah, that's fine. fine.
I like Cynthia. I kind of thought she would be my horse because she won Snatch Game, and I do think she's very pretty in and out of drag.
I know, out of drag, she's very pretty. She's the prettiest.
know.
I think she's the trade of the season.
I know. Either her or Kendall's prettier, but I kind of think Cynthia inched her out.
It was a battle of the trades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am surprised because I thought Gia was like the bratty little sister of the three, but Gia has been doing surprisingly good and has been doing better and better. Well, in some aspects. Not humility-wise. But, so, Cynthia's gone, Kendall stays, which kind of sucks, because I feel like this is the whole UK thing where some of the better queens are getting out in the beginning now. So then, I'm afraid I'm gonna be the same thing as UK, where I'm left with 4 queens that I really don't care for.
Hey, babe. Cynthia was on the bottom multiple times.
And I liked it every time. I like what she did. Okay, what was she on the bottom for?
I don't know.
What was it?
The girl group?
Okay, that was unfair. That was unfair that just because she was the team leader, she belonged on the bottom.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah. Don't ask me the first one. I don't have a trading card.
God, what was it? Whatever it was, she
She didn't deserve it.
50-50.
She won Snatch Game. That means she gets immunity for the next 10 challenges.
And what was the episode before Snatch Game?
Don't ask me things I don't know. You're making me look dumb.
Just like when Denali laughed.
Alright, and that's Fun Untitled. Minzy's gonna go sleep off the pain. I'm gonna go eat something, I'm sure. Because of gluttony and sloth, get it? No, really, we're gonna do that. Okay, bye.